Ever wonder what makes Satoru Gojo the seemingly untouchable sorcerer from Tick? It's not just raw power, but a unique perspective on life, duty, and even the absurdity of existence. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button if you're ready to unlock the mind of the strongest. Um, we first meet Gojo as a student, a whirlwind of energy alongside Shoko and Geto. And even then, he was a force of nature, a constant headache for their teachers. It was clear even back then that trouble followed him, and it was almost always his fault. He was already a handful, and the seeds of the powerhouse he'd become were clearly visible. Um, as Gojo and Geto navigated their early missions, a stark contrast emerged. Geto spoke of responsibility, um, of protecting the innocent. Well, Gojo, well, he just didn't see the point. He saw the horrors sorcerers witnessed and believed the notion of protecting everyone was a justification for enduring it. A cynical view, perhaps, but one that hinted at the weight he carried beneath his playful exterior. Even in the heat of battle, Gojo's wit shines. Facing Hanami, he effortlessly defeated the curse while casually comparing it to asparagus. It's a reminder that even at peak power, he never loses his sense of humor, but it also begs the question, did all those trials he faced weaken him, setting the stage for his eventual ceiling? The Hidden Inventory arc offers a glimpse into a younger, even more unrestrained Gojo. He approaches a dangerous mission with a playful dismissal of the risks, referencing to explain the situation. It's a perfect illustration of his laid back attitude, a stark contrast to the gravity of their task. His arrogance is legendary. Uh, when discussing the mission with Geto, he confidently states there really wouldn't be much trouble, and Geto tries to reason with him, urging him to be less arrogant and treat his underclassmen better. But for Gojo, such suggestions were preposterous, cementing his self-assured persona. Dojo's playful nature is on full display when he asks Yu to him if she's crying. It's a simple line, but it reveals his quirky side and establishes a playful dynamic with his senpai. It's a relationship built on teasing and a shared understanding of the jujutsu world. The introduction of Yuto Kotsu and the exploration of Gojo and Geto's past allows us to see Gojo's mentorship style. He acknowledges the dire situation Yuji is in, but delivers the information with a flippant ease. It's a testament to his ability to remain calm under pressure. And Gojo from speaks of infinity not just as a power, but as a fundamental truth. He explains that any distance can be halved infinitely, a concept that extends beyond his abilities to the very nature of existence. It's a profound thought delivered with his signature nonchalance. He's quick to poke fun, even in serious situations. Um, when facing Ryomen Sukuna, he doesn't just fight, he makes a spectacle of it, taking photos of Megumi's humiliation to show the second years. It's a reminder that even the strongest sorcerer enjoys a little levity. Um, Gojo's declaration that he's there to save Utaihima is iconic. That it's arrogant, playful, and undeniably Gojo. Um, and so, yeah, that means that the pragmatist is reminds him that she doesn't need saving back in cities. That is that saving pragmatist. It's a perfect exchange that highlights their complex relationship. Um, it's not that I'm strong. Um, it's just that you're weak.
A brutally honest statement, but it encapsulates Gojo's perspective.
Um, he doesn't boast. He simply states a fact. It's a chilling reminder of the power imbalance in the jujutsu world. I was bored, so I wanted to see if I could. And this simple line perfectly captures Gojo's motivation. He doesn't always need a grand purpose. I mean, sometimes he just acts on impulse. It's a refreshing contrast to the overly serious heroes that we often see. Uh, Even if it's just one person, I'll protect them. Beneath the playful exterior, Gojo has a strong sense of justice. He may not care about saving the world, but he will always protect those he cares about. Um, it's a powerful statement that reveals his hidden depths. Um, I'm the strongest. He doesn't need to prove it. He simply states it as a matter of fact. It's not arrogance, it's confidence born from years of experience and unwavering power. Uh, and uh, the world isn't something to be protected, uh, it's something to be enjoyed. A cynical view, perhaps, but it reflects Gojo's desire to live life to the fullest, even in the face of darkness. I don't need anyone's approval. Gojo is fiercely independent and refuses to be bound by societal expectations. He lives by his own rules and doesn't care what others think. I'm not a hero. Um, I just a sorcerer. How of it is during this statement. He doesn't seek glory or recognition. He simply does what he believes is right, regardless of the consequences. I'm the only one who can save them. A bold claim, but one that Gojo believes with unwavering conviction. He carries the weight of responsibility on his shoulders, knowing that he is the last line of defense against the darkness. Um, I'm not afraid of anything, and Gojo's confidence is unshakable. And he faces danger head on, knowing that he is more than capable of handling anything that comes his way. Uh, I'm the strongest, and that's all that matters. A simple statement that encapsulates Gojo's entire philosophy. He doesn't need to justify his actions or explain his motivations, and he's the strongest, and that's enough. It is. And finally, a little joke. Why did Gojo bring a ladder to the curse battle? Because he heard the stakes were high. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.